Yo, what are you doing?
I'm going attack mode.
What?
It's the theme of the meeting today.
What?
Can you get off the table, please?
Dogs are beautiful, loving creatures. They don't go attack mode randomly. That's a wild misconception.
Y'all ain't never seen a dog chase a truck?
Am I the only one who
Chase a
found that
truck?
really disturbing?
No, I am deeply uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to bring a little levity to an otherwise stressful situation. And what do I get? Ridicule.
Okay, if your goal was levity, mission accomplished. I mean, I'm left feeling very levitated, Leviticus. I'm smiling nonetheless.
Thank you.
That makes one of us. Now,
You're smiling?
now that we've got Uncle Bobby on our side, it is time to, as Ricky says, go attack mode.
Thank
But that is
you,
not-
Ashley. Look, with Bobby's backing, we can start making our final push against Othello. Now, if we make our case persuasively, the fans will follow.
The first stop is 2K TV.
Oh, like the video game. Huh, okay. What's the thinking there?
In theory, it's a very low-stakes media appearance, which means it's a great place to make a case against Othello without seeming like you're making a case against Othello. You can get a little dirty without hurting your reputation.
Okay, and what case are we making?
right.
Like, specifically.
But we're going to lean into Othello's hatred of analytics, all right? Now, 2K being a video game, they're all about data quantification. You know, dork stuff.
Yeah.
No, absolutely do not call it dork stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got
But
it.
I will make sure that the discussion centers on analytics, and then you can accidentally let it slip that Othello isn't on board with the new school of analytics in the NBA.
I mean, you could talk about
Yeah.
teammate grades and how important they are to evaluating performance within
Right.
the organization.
To some people.
Precisely.
Okay. Sounds great.
See, Mila, it can be fun to be sneaky.
Shouldn't you be off barking at a truck somewhere?
No, please do not encourage.
Attack mode,
Ricky, no.
Ricky, get down! Hey!
Mila! This is a disgrace.
Get off the table!
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And we are very excited because we have MP in the house today. MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's just really cool to be here.
And as someone who's been playing 2K for as long as he can remember, I mean, this must be a crazy experience. What's it like seeing yourself in the game?
Alexis, it is a trip. I mean, the graphics just get better and better each year, and it's like looking at myself in the mirror, you know?
But the big question is, what about your game? Did we get it mostly right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do think my points should be higher overall, but I mean, overall, you guys did a pretty good job.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that.
I
believe me.
bet.
So our producers tell us you're somewhat of an analytics guy, is that right?
Yes. You know, like a competitor like myself, you know, I'm always looking for the edge, so analytics helps me find that edge.
For sure.
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Oh, well, there's one thing our team is really big on analytics. It's called teammate grade.
Teammate grade? That kind of sounds like our game.
Honestly, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Yeah. But I can't give away all the secrets. I can't, sorry. But it keeps track of, you know, the million little things to quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those, like, eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh,
A dinosaur.
teasing the GM, it's a little bold.
Yeah,
It's your boss.
Well,
I don't know.
he's a good sport about it, I must
Okay,
admit.
all right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
All right. Well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me, truly. I had a blast.
All right. Well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
Yo, let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, you know, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you toed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, Something that's going to show up on your teammate grade so you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Othello is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
I can definitely do that.
Right, but remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades, so you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so.
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah, is that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling all right? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.
Gotta expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And we got another sign of what kind of career MP could have right in front of him. He just won another Rookie of the Month award.
So impressive. And it's his maturity and poise that's most impressive. He's a rookie who plays like he's been in the league forever.
Here's Wembanyama, a tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Outside call. Pass to Durant, 20 feet out. He's off on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Here's Paul after the basket by San Antonio. Ayton finds Durant to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
TJ Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And not too long ago, MP hit a milestone in his career. His first ever Player of the Month award.
And you know, that honor is all about consistency. You've got to play at a high level for weeks at a time. Physically and mentally, that's a big challenge. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. I just love the ball movement.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Paul against Jones. Paul passes to Ayton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Paul against Jones. Johnson passes to Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. Ball stolen. Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket. 11 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a set.
San Antonio timeout.
All you, MP. You got this.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Slim in at power forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Paul shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Paul. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Paul against Jones. Here's Baisley. 4-3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Wembanyama. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some altar shots as well.
Booker with it. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. Booker with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Offensive board. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton.
San Antonio timeout.
Teams change. So it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, listen, right now their offense reminds me of a big old great buffet with balance running smoothly, and they're serving a barbecue chicken and macaroni and cheese and cornbread and coleslaw and a diet soda.
And I'm sure you'll be looking for some dessert in the second half, big fella.
Ooh. All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
You take a look at the Spurs,
They're a club that nobody wants to face right now. A lot of people thought they'd be outside the playoff picture. Well, think again. The way they're playing, they look like the team to beat.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Landale in at the power forward position. It's scooped up. Second chance effort. Ayton, no good.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Wembanyama, Booker defending. And the shot's good. Give him 23.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ball against Jones. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Left side, Paul. Pass to Baisley. Okogie on the wing. Now here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Paul for 3. Jones with some nice D.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Ayton. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Booker no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Good on the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pulls it in from the elbow. That shot missing. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. The 3. Drops in the 3. 32 points in the game for him.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted.
Go for it, MP! MP claiming that 99! You 99, MP!
.149 left in the third quarter. Pass to Warren. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Here's Wembanyama. Crosses over. And the layup is good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
And here's Warren. Pass to Aiden. Back to Warren. Tries to snap the cold streak. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes. Warren's got 8.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Here's Jones. Here's Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for DeAndre Ayton. And the first one at the line is good. And for DeAndre Ayton. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And because of the length and athleticism, Baisley can...
Second. Substitution on the court. At the line for the side.
He's checked in for Landale. Okogie comes in for Warren. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. We've got Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And having this win on...
First personal foul. At the line for the Suns, Josh Okogie.
Stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Slim.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 21. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Baisley. Going inside. No good that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with it.
Phoenix ball.
19 seconds left in the fourth. He shoots a 3. Landale misses. And here's Jones. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.